I'm ready to continue the MSQ. It's time to see Wu Clement become Dawn Servant because we have found the Golden City. So what is gonna be the plot from here on out? Because we're only halfway through and we haven't even dealt with the first promise yet. He just got kicked out of the club and then gone. We've seen Wu Clement to victory in the Rite of Succession. Like me, I expect you have no few questions about the Golden City. They must wait until our Clement has settled into her new role. Even as we speak, she prepares for the Ascension ceremony back at the palace. I'm given to understand it will be held in a few days' time. Let us enjoy some well-deserved rest. There's also 3 entire zones left. Which is like, what in the world does that even mean? Like, 3 zones? Like, one of them's the Golden City. Is 2 of them the Golden City? They're all 3 the Golden City? Oh, we got long cutscene, eh? Hey, Clay. You know, I may have to turn off fish while we're doing important cutscenes. Relax and enjoy our stay. Do 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 do. Sometime later. Sorry, I can't give you attention now, Clay. I'm focusing on cutscenes and story and lore. It's Kona! Aw, it's not voice acted. I cry. Surprised to see me? I suppose it's only natural. May I come in? The cattails just floating and almost sank. I haven't properly thanked you. No, we should thank you for supporting your sister. That my sister was able to realize her potential is testament to the quality of her traveling companions, particularly moi. For that, you have my heartfelt gratitude. I only did as you might have in my position. I mean, we did a fair amount of work. My primary business and calling is to deliver a message from I'm trying to remember how you say that. Lamate? I know I totally butchered the first half. As you well know, after the Ascension ceremony, she will officially take up the mantle of Dawn Servant. She has expressed a desire for you to accept a post within her administration. I'm kind of a free spirit, while making no mention of me. She assumed you would just accept no matter what. That's what's happening. You needn't decide immediately. My sister will broach the matter with you again after the ceremony. Whether you continue to assist her or not is up to you. That is all, if you'll excuse me. I really need to hear how they say Lamayate. No. Fudge, that was so bad. You have become someone irreplaceable to her. As her brother, I acknowledge that with no little jealousy. But believe me when I say that I hope you will stay by her side. I mean, it's not like we're needed in Eorzea anymore. Technically. We could hit chill here for a while. I'm still just wondering how Y'shtola and not Thancred, Grahatia come here. The day of the Dawn Servant Ascension ceremony. It arrives. It arrives. Look at it. It's so pretty. So many people.
What a crowd!
Oh,
as befits the changing of Dawn servants.
Oh, that is the 8th tablet thing of history of him moving or giving his crown to someone else. Calling it now.
The Dawn Servant!
Look! He's here!
The head of reason is resting again. Thought he'd grace us for this occasion at least.
He needs to sleep 22 hours a day.
You honor us with your presence. For on this auspicious day, we witness the dusking of one era and the dawning of the next. The succession of Dawn servants. But I've talked for long enough. Allow me to present the claimant, whose determination, wisdom, and compassion guided them to triumph and the City of Gold. My daughter, Wook Lamont.
Woo! Wook, wook, wook. Oh my god.
Huzzah!
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 Hip hip hooray!
Long live the Dawn Servant! Long live Tuliolal!
Long live the king. Tuliolal.
Growing up in this city, I used to think I knew all there was to know about Tuliolal.
Tuliolal.
But my journey showed me how much I had yet to learn about the cultures, histories, and aspirations of this nation. Through the time-honored Ihana, the Hanuhanu taught me how they nourish and cultivate both the land and their bonds with visitors. And with their alpacas and tradecraft, the Pelupelu showed me the depths of their patience and fortitude, to know when to push through and when not to push your luck. From the Moblins and their artisans, I gained insight into the power of creativity, that it is when we are filled with passion and bolstered by the support of others that we produce our best works. And in
The giants!
I was moved by the history and hopes of the Yokhui, who believe that death isn't the end, that we live on so long as we're remembered. I felt joy and harmony in Yaktel when I tasted Shebruk Bibil, the dish that marked the beginning of peace between the Shebral and Mamurja after centuries of warfare. And I felt sorrow in Mamuk when I met with those who placed their faith in the promise of blessed siblings, and for this were burdened with great suffering. Through the understanding we forged, I'm hopeful that they will find what they seek through friendship and community, for we are all Turali.
Understanding with Mamuk? What sorcery did she use on them?
All of which is to say that, as I've come to know our nation, I've seen the ways in which we thrive, and the ways in which we still struggle. Some in Kozamauka must resort to banditry to survive. A faction of Yokhui still cling to dreams of conquest. Not everyone lives in peace and plenty. And there's still so much of Tulihyolol I don't know. Places I haven't seen, and people I haven't met. That's why I hope to keep learning about and from you, that we might build a nation where everyone knows happiness. Because if there's one thing my journey has taught me, it's that your happiness is my happiness!
She's so adorable. Dun 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 dun.
I say mine, but the Dawn Servant doesn't need to be a single person, does it?
Huh? Question mark? Kona, get up there.
Oh dear. What is she doing?
Yeah.
Oh! I didn't think she'd make a jump.
My father led Tulihyolol to prosperity by the resolve and reason of his 2 heads. But my 1 head can only get us so far. To further change our nation for the better, I'll need someone else.
Oh yeah. That's a great idea. Do it.
Someone with the knowledge and insight that I lack. So what do you say? Be Dawn Servant with me, Kona.
Huh? I thought he'd just be like head of tech or something, or R&D, but Dawn Servant as well. That's a choice. I like it.
Lamachi, are you certain?
Lamachi. Lamachi.
Absolutely. You take reason, and I take resolve. Together, we make a full Dawn Servant.
You'll have no objections from me, of course. But mine is not the approval you need.
During my time abroad, I experienced the benefits of foreign technologies, some of which I introduced to our nation. Dirigibles now soar the sky in the south, while locomotives traverse the land in the north.
Meh.
I was convinced that by imitating foreign powers, we could assert our strength and thereby deter invasion. Yet despite my intentions,
I did not mean to skip that. He's being sad.
my own journey has taught me that culture isn't a hindrance to progress, but a shared value that binds us, connecting lives and generations. With your blessing, I vow to help Tulihyolol prosper in a way that honors the hopes and heritage of all her peoples. My esteemed predecessor would accept nothing less. For ultimately, I harbor the same wish as my sister. To give you cause to smile. That is my heartfelt desire.
Dead silence from the crowd. He's convinced them. He's done it.
Glad this didn't go to waste. This is the Lay of Legacy, the part of the Tulihyola saga where you and I become the next Dawn servant.
Them together. Aw.
Good heavens! Don't tell me this is what kept you so busy ahead of the ceremony.
Just so you know, I didn't decide this on a whim. After reflecting on all we've been through, I realized it was the only answer.
With this, both my brother and I have worthy successors. He would have been proud.
Is the head of reason, like, just dead and not actually asleep the entire time? Like, that's what that sounds like. We literally haven't seen him awake yet.
Of course you knew.
No, wait. Is he? Or is he awake now? Come on, wake up.
It's been 3
Oh.
years since my
No, he is
brother
dead.
left us.
No.
It cannot be. The head of reason is no longer with us.
Oh, tragic tidings.
I didn't want to believe it.
I'm sorry I never told you. We wanted the people to rest easy until our successor could be chosen. Planning the right was my brother's final duty. He was determined for it to serve the nation's best interests, and labored nigh without cease. And then he died, forcing me to do the actual work. A sneaky bastard. But he did well. I have to give him that. The outcome speaks for itself. Though not quite to the original script, your new Dawn servant rises. May they shine resplendent, and their rule bring light ever greater to Tuliolol.
Do 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 do. Bow, bow, bow. Bow, 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 bow. Do 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 do. Wu Clement was brilliant up there, wasn't she? Part with the second promise was surprising, but between the two of them, I dare say they'll be capable of anything. The future of Tuliolol is bright indeed. Also, during that cutscene, I realized one of the zones is going to be across the bridge. So, like, one's the Golden City, one's across the bridge, and then I don't know what the third is. Hey, hey! Oh, they're hanging out!
Changes in the air, and it's all because of our little firebrand. Every Ilmer father's daughter, that one. I'll be watching where you steer this nation, lass. With what time I've got left.
Do, do, do. Oh! Not that much time left for that guy. I just can't wait to see what's in the Golden City, because the Golden Cities of the New World was mentioned by Emmett Selk. I remember during, what was that? Endwalker? Shadowbringers? Endwalker, right. Can't wait to see, like, all those places, because one of them was whatever we did with Zero, and that was big. And then the Golden City should hopefully also be big, or just really cool. She gave it all consideration. She could do far worse than Kona. Okay, so there's gonna be some issue with the first promise, obviously, right? But, so what, we have... First promise is gonna be an issue, but that's probably gonna be a separate issue than the Golden City. Although maybe not, because that's... his retine's issue was he was like, I must get to the Golden City, even though we've been disqualified. Although that wasn't the first promise himself. No titles. Okay, Wu Clement. To everything we've been through, you're nothing less than family. So, like my family does, I'd like you all to call me Lamete. I think that was how it went. Try to pronounce it correctly. Lahamete. Lamete. Don't worry about that. However you say it, I know it'll be with love. If we do mispronounce it, please correct us, but it would be my honor to call you Lamete. Mine as well. Indeed, consider us your Eorzean cousins. It's a little embarrassing, but not in a bad way. There's still lots I'd like to say, but I need to make my rounds first. Want to thank my supporters. Could you wait for me here? Of course. Oh, would I join you? Of course. No. I was wondering, like, okay, just wait here. Cool, but no. We go say goodbye to her supporters, too. No nearby currents here, Sag. So what am I missing travel-wise with Ether Currents? I'm missing 2 Yoctel quests, or 3 quests, which I'll do whenever I get back out there. I did all those off-stream, the rest of them's. Go to the tacos? We should go there for a snack, Luke. Come on. Bakul Jaja owes us tacos. Where exactly are there tacos? Where exactly is our... Oh, there it is. There's the tacos. I'm just gonna jump down everything because we don't die to fall damage. Not in this economy. Dawn Servant Wu Clement, words cannot well express the profound joy your ascension has brought me. Please don't do the bit here. It's a little bit too serious for that. No need for formalities. I shall forego formalities. Oh, I didn't do it. Oh, never mind. Never mind, he didn't do it. As Dawn Servant, I'm ordering you not to bother with formalities. Okay. Alright then, I won't bother anymore. I could more easily converse with a drunken alpaca. Do 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 do. Feat of Reeds and the Feat of Gold were my first true tests as a claimant. If not for your guidance, I would have failed the rite of succession before I fully understood its importance. Do do do. Can't forget to do the Ihana. Can't forget that. That's very important, you know? Do 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 do. Telling them to enjoy the tacos. Where's my tacos? Bam 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 bam. Random thing I need to work on is all my crafting classes. I should work on like cook and weaver specifically. It's so weird to see the giants in the city, honestly. Like the whole point was that they kind of like returned to like the mountain and like never come down, but now they're here. Do, 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 do. To hear the head of reason has passed brings me sorrow, but we who remember him will ensure he lives on. May the acolytes of this day be his offerings to the future he envisioned. You're always welcome, all of you. This is your city as much as anyone's. Peace is not simply the absence of war. Being able to live together in safety and happiness. That was what my father envisioned for this nation. That's the Tuliolol I want for you as well. So I promise you this, as Dawn Servant. I will do everything I can to bring that same happiness to the bandits in Kozumaku and the Yukchoi of Chirwagar Saltern. I won't forsake them. As I was moved by your father's influence, so too may them come to accept your peace. Do 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 do. Let's just keep going, 'cause I want some story progression. I wonder if the giants will be a permanent fixture of the city now, or is it just like just for this like cutscene quest type thing. Also, I need to get the next queue of hunts. 1 second, real quick. Yada 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 yada. I don't care. Just give me the next mark. Never mind. Need to talk to somebody first. Do 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 do. The Mamulja. Or is it the Mamuja? Or is it the Mamulja? I forgot. Hold on, do they have an L? Hint, hint, say something. I imagine they would say that it fills their hearts with joy to see the strong, compassionate woman you have become. Oh, you my thanks as well for fulfilling your promise to me. You're welcome. Not being able to face you just yet. The boy needs purpose. Purpose beyond catering to the demands of others. He was always too obliging for his own good. Kedinram? Oh, right. He's the one that just died in the last cutscene. Wait, was he murdered by the first promise? Because they did mention he also wasn't here. Everyone thought he'd be the one to succeed Papa. My victory must have come as quite the shock to him. Alright, time to return to the others. Let's talk to this mercenary lady so we get the next hunt. Do business with me, Outlander. I do. Just let me hunt the beast. Come on. Even before Kona brought the system of marks and bills from Eorzear, people will hunt us. Only after Galul Jaja united Tural under the Dawn Servant's crown that our role as protectors was made official. The mission started pouring in. We didn't have the numbers to answer. Calling on adventurers and mercenaries to handle the threats we couldn't. It's been about one thing and one thing only, protecting those who can't protect themselves. Don't forget that. Don't get yourself killed. We train to save lives, not end our own. Basically, okay. Come on. Let me go get the next hunt. Forgot Wukalamet's following me. Like, I didn't see any, like, chit-chat points like they normally are when someone's forced to follow you. Oh, that's neat. That's a good sit. I thought someone else was wearing the Scion outfit. They are not. We don't hunt to kill, we hunt to live. Remember that and you'll be fine. Level 99? That's crazy. Can I take the next one? Yeah, okay, perfect. And we're gonna go to the Aetheryte and then just fast travel up there. That guy's naked. He's naked. He's out in the buff. Do. Where is actually the bill? Not there. Key item then? Intermediate Dawn Hunt bill. Let's just put everything down a little bit. There we go. 2 more spaces for 2 more builds, I think. Because there's Master, or like, tougher one, and then Elite. So I think there's 2 more. Unless it is just 3? It's like Basic, Intermediate, and then Elite? No, it's like 3-star and then Elite. I think. Yeah, Junior, Associate, Senior, and then Elite. There's 4.
Seen everyone you wanted to see?
Okay, yeah, we did. Well, except
I have.
Bakul Jaja.
Sorry for keeping you all. Now, there's just one last matter. What Kona spoke to you about. I'm sure he made it abundantly clear, but I'm completely serious. I want you to stay in Tulihiola with me. I'm not forcing you, of course, but should you wish it, you'll always have a place here.
You know? Never mind. I'm not gonna say it. Like, this could very easily be taken as, like, yes,
That's right.
romance.
This is for you.
Stay here with me. Do not leave me.
Permit granting passage to Shatural, which, as I recall, you've yet to see.
Well, I doubt you've seen it too, so.
An adventurer like you could hardly resist, no? I can't believe our journey is over already. You accepted me as a comrade and stood with me to the end. You have my eternal gratitude. Thank you. Well, I had better get going. I need to start learning all my official Dawn servant duties. I'll be sure to share what my old man says about the Golden City too, once he tells me. Till then, feel free to pass the time as you like.
For now, I will remain in Tural. There's someone I'd like to see before returning to Sharlayan.
Oh, your master, maybe?
What about the rest of you?
Alize and I also intend to remain a while longer. As educational as this experience has been thus far, we feel there are even more lessons to be had for Garlemald. By hearing about the peace your father facilitated, and then seeing you reforge relations with Mamuk, we were reminded of a profound truth, that is, acceptance begins with understanding.
And, like you demonstrated throughout the rite, there are unexpected yet effective ways for 2 sides to understand each other. The question is how to encourage it, and by seeing more of this nation born of unity, we hope to find some hints.
Personally, I can hardly wait to learn more about the City of Gold. So, if I may, I'd like to stay in Tuliyolal as well.
By all means. Your rooms are at your disposal for as long as you need them.
And what of you? Thinking of touring Shaktural, perhaps?
Still undecided. I might do the Golden City stuff first, you know?
Then perhaps we could travel together? The person I intend to meet is my mentor, so I'll be visiting my hometown in Shaktural. If you have a particular destination in mind, I'd be happy to guide you en route.
Then it's farewell for now. Take care, all of you.
When you're ready, come and meet me at the Shaktural Skygate.
We're friends to the end, you hear me? Friends to the end!
Friends forever. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Do do. Okay, it's gonna be fastest to just go here. Okay, I was kind of expecting the Golden City to be next, but I'll take this place. In the depths of the Sky Deep Sea Note. So what, the first promise at the Golden City then? Yeah, first promise. I know those arms anyway. Oh? Where did he get the 7? Did he steal it from, Mr. Other Guy that he stabbed? And then also the cooking one he didn't get. How did he get that one? Okay. So, Golden City. We got them extra, more Alligans. This is the gate to the Golden City? It is. 2 decades ago, your father bade me transcribe a letter to a scholar across the salt, petitioning the study of this place. What he discovered was something the Dawn Servant feared enough to seal away forever. Or so we thought, until the right's objective became the City of Gold. But to think that Tonqua would be entrusted with its safe keeping. Had I known that old fool carried a set of keystones, we might have spared ourselves those tiresome feats. Ooh, so he had a set of all of them. Okay, and they did gank him. Great power sleeps here, and with it you shall obtain your birthright. So you say, yet the new Dawn Servant succeeded where I could not. Taking their throne will be no easy task. The resilient son underestimates his own potential. There is no need for worry. What is that? I have liberated the key from the Dawn Servant's vault. You alone have the means to unlock the gate. Okay. You will gain all you were denied. The right, your father's shade. These bitter memories shall soon be forgotten. Seize your future promise. Open the gate and become the ruler you were destined to be. That's one evil son of a biscuit. Because he's totally influencing this. He's like the puppet master behind the strings. It's working. Is someone there? Can hear me? Oh? There's people. At last. Who's there? Show yourself. Oh, did you guys fuck it up? If only I could, alas, this gate will not open for me. Only the key in your possession can connect us. Is this just going to the 13th? The void, or whatever? Then you are the guardian of the city's great power? I do not claim this power is great, but the knowledge I possess is enough to realize any desire, to remake worlds. Is that so? Hold back, man. Your ambition's showing. Fascinating. Name your price, then. For my desire is the world itself. Yes, yes, the resilient sun rises. Together we shall create a nation worthy of our rule. Are you gonna stab him in the back? Oh! Promise. Well, why? I thought you liked that guy. The useless tool is cast aside. Deliver me a new world, one that bends to my will. As you wish, but in exchange... Free me? Question mark? Okay, we don't get to know. Okay, fair enough, I guess. And then we go right back to this jazzy music. Ooh, sweet muffins. Ready to get underway? And present your travel pass to that guard and let us be off. You won't have to wait long to enjoy sightseeing. The bridge to Dawntrail is a wonder in its own right. Gate is barred to all save those with express permission. Let me through. Let us through. Do. Alright, let's take a look at this amazing bridge. Ooh! Hold up, that's interesting up there. That's different from, like, the rest of the place. Why is this voice acted? Okay, that was it. We just crossed the bridge. No, like, other view other than this, though.
On the far side of the great bridge unfolded the wilds of Shalom, where the sun guides in the Shitonaton. A harsh guide, to be sure, with its blazing rays scorching the land and hardening its inhabitants. But sweeping change had come to the arid expanse when, beneath its red crust, vast deposits of ceruleum were discovered. Embracing this opportunity, Vau Kona's supporters hurtle on, driven by dreams of a future illuminated by blue flame. It is here that our journey continues, our path taking us along winding roads of steel. Each length of track a declaration of hope and ambition.
That was the bridge to Texas right there. And instead of oil, we're after blue dust. I did not hear how he said either of those names. Shalone, I think, is how that was.
But the railroad should make it easier. As for the way to the train station, let's ride those, shall we?
New mounts. New map. Huge. 3 aetherites. Short on Ronique. Afraid so. If one will suffice, I have a creature ready and waiting. But if you need 2, then you'll have to wait. I got my own rides. Let me. They've been acting strange of late, more easily spooked and otherwise disagreeable. Picking out the few fit for Renton's bothersome work. Okay. I wonder what's up. Usually so docile, and the ones I saw earlier didn't appear unhealthy. Much has changed since I was last here. So I'm trying to think now how I think this will go. I think we'll explore this. We'll do part of Arenville's stuff. Go to the Golden City, and then we'll go back and forth between the two. And, like, wrap up both, and then we get Final Zone. And we do all that at once. Yeah, I'm not concerned about the wildlife. But the Ronick, Arenville, the Ronick! I gotta ride the thing. I mean, what's stopping us from both riding it? I don't mind sharing Arenville, you know? Like, what's sharing a seat on a horse between 2 friends? You know? Ooh, a fate. We shall go do this. A bunch of cactus. I wonder how many I can fight at once. I mean, they're level 92. Probably a couple. Oh, I'm trying to remember what the other cacti are called. Cannot remember to save my life. Do I? Fuck it, I'm taking big. Okay, a lot of people showed up. And I don't have aggro? Oh, I don't have my tank stance on. Gee! That's my bad, I guess. You know, sometimes you need a tank stance if you want to get anything done. I wonder how many fates I need to do to start unlocking the speedier mounts. I've never, like, been in a... had to worry about that. Like, I never worried about it in Endwalker because, like, I just went through it. I didn't need the speed. And I didn't, like, try to count how many fates I did. I just did fates as I felt like it. Alright, 32, solid. I don't know how to pronounce that. Please say it in a cutscene.
Well, well. It's become a proper town.
Seems so, Aaronville. Got a good old-fashioned Texas saloon. This is coming straight out of a Western movie. What was that random hay?
Now hold on a minute.
Oh?
Some sort of trouble.
Look, you think that's a gun? Let me show you my guns. Oh, we got a crowd real quick.
You old bastard.
Give me strength. For the last time, the investigation is closed. There's no refuting the evidence.
I don't give a shit about your evidence, you lying scum. You release my friends, or I'll make you wish you had.
Let me remind you who the scum is here. Your friends, who had the temerity to point their firearms at me, the deputy chief of the Dust Watch. And after taking them into custody, what should we discover but incontrovertible proof that they had committed larceny?
That sounds planted, but...
They will not be released until they've paid for their crimes.
Who's the Dust Watch? Why is it a crime for them to point?
Informed to deal with growing lawlessness. Seems the situation is bad indeed.
Cops on a power trip. Oh, the cat squat.
Get up a fuss, eh? Sounds like poor Zekua needs his bottle.
Sure he wouldn't prefer his mama's teat?
Well, they're all making fun of the kid.
Treat me like a child, will you? My friends haven't done anything wrong, damn it! They've been framed!
Oh, stubborn little runt. Listen here, Zekoa. If you want to be treated like an adult, then you'd best comport yourself like one. That means respecting the rule of law. Order may be precarious here in Shaloni, but it can be had if each man does the right thing. And for those that don't, well, they have to answer to the Dust Watch. Now run along and think before you cast aspersions next time. Lest you hurt my feelings.
Okay, so looks like we're gonna get up to some stuff here.
That's how it's gonna be.
I wouldn't if I were you.
Urianger? Oh, no, that's Estinian.
Is that?
Yeah, that's Estinian.
There's a time to fight and a time to withdraw. For you, that's now.
His spear looks god-awful, by the way.
Hey!
What are you doing, Zekoa? You better not be stirring up trouble.
Wahute, you sack of Ronek shit! This ain't over! You hear me?
Want to tell me what that was about?
Nothing that need concern you, sir. Zekoa is simply struggling to come to terms with the low character of his friends.
All right.
For good measure, I'll have the men.
So boss man's good. The men under him are crooked.
Yes, you do that.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go make my rounds.
That's the vibe I'm getting from what cliches I know.
I wasn't expecting to see your faces among the crowd.
Wasn't expecting to hear yours either.
Dawn servant. Take it you found it then. The Golden City.
Aye, the contest is over. And as I needed to return home to Yasulani, I offered to show our friends some of Shak Tural. What brings you north?
Nothing in particular. Just seeing what there is to see.
Going wherever the wind blows, eh? And I must say, I haven't seen a Stinian kill a giant lizard for the Mamulja to cook yet.
Generously for our duel. I'll be able to enjoy a comfortable life on the road for the foreseeable future.
He didn't give me any money.
But for now,
and I beat him.
We'll be moving on. Oh, by the way, I recommend you try the Sabatender. They may not look it. They're surprisingly delicious.
But we don't serve Sabotender here.
What do you mean? So, like, did he get scammed or something? Or is it just larger than he thinks, and now we do? Do. Shaloni rarely saw eye to eye. For better or worse, it was the simplest way to settle differences. Since most people would sooner not risk their lives, though, and encourage parties to pursue peaceful resolutions in a roundabout fashion, the Dusk Watch was likely established by supporters of Kona, for peace to be enforced through the formal rule of law. A reasonable stance, all things concerned. Okay, so what, are we, like, done here? Question mark already? We go get saddled up and we just skedaddle? Well, let's go try out this card. What, will it be a Catboy card? That's what the Triple Triad cards have been lately, is then, like, one of the race of the area we've been in. Like, I got a... I actually don't remember now, actually. I got an alpaca from the alpaca people. Ooh, descending. That's not good. That's not good at all. Sharks. Here's hoping I win? Yeah, I win. Easy. I didn't get my thing, though. Badge. I should still win with the same deck. I don't need anything different. I hate going first, though. Let's just do this, because you'll take it from top or bottom, and then I can... You didn't take it. Okay. So now you're gonna take? Now you take. Which is fine, because I'll eventually just take with Noctis. Start there. Cool. And then I take that. I think we're pretty solid. I hate you. I hate that so much. Okay, we draw. That's better than a loss, I guess. So long as he goes first, I win, I think. Hopefully. Wait, that's kind of crazy that we have same and plus. Son of a biscuit! I hate it here so much. That was a different combo. This is ridiculous. Never mind, I win! This game's great! I didn't get my card. I hate it here. Let's try a different deck so I don't have an Ascension thing. Hopefully. We'll just see how this goes. Not the direction I thought they'd take that, huh? Oh, this guy is... I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Isn't this same? Yeah, okay, perfect. No combo? That's a criminal. That's crime! I hate it here. Okay, we're going back to my normal deck, because I at least won with that one, or drawed it, instead of lost. I just got bullied by changing my deck. Should never have done that. How this, I guess? I'll just lose this guy, and that's fine. Or not. I'd rather have that there, I guess. I didn't even beat that, right, because descending is just hateful. You know what? I'll take it. Did not expect that. I think I just win. Cool. Any cards? Come on. You only got one card, sir. I've beat you 3 times. Like, I get it when you have more like 4 cards, but like, you got 1. How do I did it like this last time. So if he just repeats the same thing and I just remember how it happened, I win. Okay, that's not how that worked. Let's just see where he puts... Okay, cool, I win. There's the card. We love our cards. Can't forget about our music too. Nice. Okay, now we get out of here. Friend, I take it. Sorry to have kept you both waiting. Alright, so we're gonna get hit with banditos. Oh, cool. Struck by how much Shaloni has changed. The town we just visited wasn't even here several years ago. Few reliable opportunities to replenish water. Travelers turn to whatever that is, nopalenters? Not just for the water in their stems, mind. Their fruits are also said to be nutritious and delicious. Did we do stuff like this in other expansions? Just ride a mount and chill? See that hole there? Some might hope to find water there, but it's brimming with ceruleum. The eruption of flames from within make a spectacle, inspiring cautioning tales of people who wandered too close. The Walik, meanwhile, show great reverence to ceruleum and its blue flames. But that is a discussion for another time. We're here. And we already are going to have 2 Aetherites, which is kind of wild. No Banditos yet, either. Banditos. What, did we wear them out? No sooner did we dismount than the next passengers are already on their way. Really are short on the thingies. The Renuk. Now then. This is Shezoneza Springs, perhaps the busiest town here in Shalona. People travel here from all over, hoping to find their fortune. Change come to Hasatuya? I don't know. Was surprising enough, but this is no less impressive. They've achieved a great deal in the 3 years I've been away. The station is on the eastern side of town, but there should still be time before the next train departs. If you don't mind, I'd like to pay a visit to an old friend of my mentor. Ayate is her name, and if she learned that I passed through without saying a word, she'd never let me hear the end of it. She set out from her village some 10 years ago, hoping to earn coin as she traveled about Tyrol. Can but assume she too came here seeking greater opportunities. Blue hair should make her easy to find. I did attune to the other Aetherite, right? I probably did. Blue-haired should... Yeah, that makes it easy. Yes, I'm Ayate, and who might you be? He is my friend. Are you happy to see Aaronville now? Could it be? Goodness, it is. Oh, she is happy. Nice. Ellen, Aaronville, yes. What is up with the name change? A man grown. You were such a darling little thing as a child. You know, it's only been 3 years since last we spoke. Really? Only 3? Suppose it all starts to get hazy after a while living as long as we do. Well, this is Ayate. She's known my mentor since they were children. Nice to meet ya. Hi there. Never thought I'd see the day when you travel with company. You really have grown. Elena Shipai, or however that is, the full name. Is that what they call you here? I wish there was a one button to be like, just silence and ignore it. Alright. I was born this. I adopted a new name when I became a gleaner. One that adheres to Eastern Vieira conventions, so as to avoid drawing attention. Given that this is a homecoming, it was only a matter of time before you found out. Nevertheless, I would appreciate it if you would continue using my chosen name. Finest archer I know. His mother and mentor. Every time I drop by, she'd treat us to a feast prepared with fresh game she'd hunted herself. Place among Gulul Jaja's traveling companions her knowledge of herbs. Oh. She was always the inquisitive sort, but her journey across Tural lit a fire in her. Even after Aaronville was born, she often left him in my care so that she could embark on another expedition in search of the unknown. Into the unknown. Well, we're all friends here, aren't we? Don't need to know you would beg and cry for her to take you with her. No matter how many times he asked, the answer was always the same. You can come when you prove you're a true explorer. Thus did she task me with finding the Golden City. Despite my best efforts, all paths led nowhere. I assumed it was but a dreamer's fancy. It was real, and we found it. You found it? Question mark? Shock, as part of the rite of succession. I assumed everyone had heard. That's amazing. Oh, she'll be thrilled. And eager to bombard me with questions, no doubt. Do 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 do. Help! I need help! It's the bandits! What's that about? Oh, we'll investigate. Please wait here. You mean I'll investigate? While you do what you do best, Aaronville, and just look pretty nearby and avoid combat. Wait, is that the guy causing... No, it's not. None of those are the... These are probably the bandits, but none of them are the kid from earlier. These are the infamous local banditos. Please, you have to help. I've been robbed. Wait, what is Wu Clamet's nursemaid doing out here? Come any closer and we'll slit her throat from ear to ear. That got violent really quickly. If you so much as nick her skin, you won't live to regret it. Oh, yeah? Hold on. Did he say this is Wu Clamet's nursemaid? Maybe this ain't such a good idea. Take the goods to the boss. We'll deal with this. By goods, you mean her? No? Loot? Please, you have to get it back. Oh, she's running off to try and get it back. Is it a gift for Wu Clamet, maybe? Alright. I'll deal with these two, I suppose. Cocky bastard. I'll hang him by the ears and feed the old woman to the dogs. I don't know what accent I'm doing, but it's probably greatly not a good idea to continue doing it. Trying to do Texas or like country, but I don't feel like I was doing it right. This place just makes me think Western and country. Well, I'll be damned. Should I just focus on one of them or... Okay, we're slapping this guy dead. That man has been murked. Oh, that was easy. Banditos defeated. I forgot about ether currents, not gonna lie. There they are. A cemetery? Thank you, I don't know what I could have done without you. Bandit managed to get away, but I have an idea of where they're headed. Said they stole something from you? A bracelet. It was a parting gift from Wu Clamet. I see close as you two were, I can only imagine how much it meant to you. But what brings you all this way? The rite of succession ended, Wu Clement crowned the next Dawn servant. She's ready to stand on her own. Told her as much in my plans to return home. She gave me the bracelet that I might always remember our time together. Filled me with such joy, I wanted everyone to know, everyone to see this gift given to me by the vow of resolve. And now it's gone. I would have let them take every coin to my name if only they had left me that bracelet. I would ask what you intend to do, but I know that look. We're getting that bracelet back. Please, you mustn't put yourself in harm's way for my sake. Oh, these three, those bandits won't be a harm. I can assure you, no harm will come to us. Atikwa will make certain of that. I will. I could beat them all in my sleep, actually, you know? I understand your methods can be brutal, but it would be wise to show some restraint lest you find yourself on the wrong side of the law. Perhaps I should come as well. The law can't hold me. Back to the town. Back to the town. Oh, a lot of food items. Let's go and recover that bracelet. Stop short of killing them. The rest we leave to Dustwatch, I guess. Well, now that makes me think you're strong. Really strong, are you? I may have saved the star on one occasion, or two, maybe four. You never know. Tell us about the Benditos. Let's see. There's Pitaka Sabad savory types from Tonetinawa to the southwest. Is that the old mining town that was abandoned? That's the one. No, not yet. It would be best if we went alone. And I bet if we, there's something I'd like to ascertain if you've no objections. Yeah, I bet if we warned the guards, they'd be gone. Right then, let's be off. Let's be off. Off into the distance. Off into the distance. Off into the distance. How far? Not that far. Oh, motorcycle in Texas? Okay, I gotta say. Wait, hold on. Let's see if I can get a good screenshot, because this fits way too well. Is there like a... I don't know. Is there a good spot? I want a good screenshot of this bike. Maybe in front of this spot here, this side here. Yeah? I think so. bike fits wonders, honestly. It's crazy. Hold on, I gotta take a screenshot of this. 1 second. As I bring up my screenshot thing and move these out of the way, and I'll put them back in a minute. Motorcycle fits well. Motorcycle fits real well. And then I send it to my friend. Okay, let's pop these suckers back where they belong. Thank you. There's a cutscene right there. It's in the damn middle of town. Smack dab in the center. They're fighting over jobs right there. First rule about Fight Club, don't talk about Fight Club. I ran into that wall because I was looking for my phone. I forgot where I put it down. I wanted to check something. Do 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 do. Seems the bandits have claimed this place for themselves. I wonder if the thing they want to ascertain is if they see one of the dust guards or something, or if he runs to tell the dust guards and then we watch to see him show up to like warn them, you know? No attempt to conceal their presence. How can the Dust Watch not have noticed by now? Question for another time. First, we must find the bracelets. I don't see the bandit who had it. Perhaps they're in one of the buildings. Ramshackle as they are, it should prove a simple thing to eavesdrop on anyone inside. Stealth mission. Stealth mission. Stealthy stealth mission. Do 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 do. Tonetanawa, or however you pronounce this town's name. Right. Eavesdrop. Probably nothing in the first house. But you gotta try. Gotta do them all. You lean in to listen. You begin to pick out voices in the muffled chatter. Don't know where we'd be without him. Probably shoveling sand, praying we'd strike it rich. Ain't that the truth? Only an idiot would work the mines with easier money to be had. Not when we've got a boss who can keep the dust watch off our backs. Watch what you say. The wind's got a way of carrying secrets to the wrong ears. Maybe so, but who'd ever believe one of them sainted souls was running our crew? That drunk who bought your story about the gold-shitting alpaca, am I right? Okay. So one of the Duskwatch is running the bandits, called it. Ooh, an ether mark. I need to go get that. Uno momento, por favor. Mine. Attuning. Attuned. Anyway, destination number dos. Do 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 do. Familiar voice rings through the wall. Oh, is this the bandito that we want? Let me out of here, you bastard. No, this is the guy that was causing an issue in town. Shut your nose, your mouth, you schniveling little brat. Make me, I'll get you all back for framing my friends. The vulture most of all. You tell him you can eat, he can eat shit. How about we give you the chance to tell him yourself? We'll see how tough you are then. Alright, so... Who's the vulture? Is that supposed to be like the name or title of the Duskwatch guy that's running this place, mayhaps? Attention, please, Whiskies. You know we have a command for that. Do exclamation mark, attention. Oh, that was an emote. I forget, because how I see those is I see those written out. I don't see the emote. Until I, like, see it pop up on stream. I thought that was just you asking for attention, please. Because that's basically what you typed out. Brought back a prize you're gonna love. Have a look at this bracelet. It was made by a famous artisan, I bet. You idiot, how are we supposed to move something like this without attracting attention? Well, that's the bracelet we need. Boss, please, please, I'm sorry. Wait, are you about to kill this bandit? Because I just heard the gun cock. Reckon we could find a sailor who won't ask questions. Sell it for a song. Here your reward, and don't bring me this kind of grief again. Okay, they didn't. Good. Well, how you doing, Whiskies? Talk to Aaronville real quick. Finished, are you? Let's retreat for now. We can go over what I found. Were you able to learn anything? I did learn enough. The leader is a man of the Duskwatch. That is correct. They are called the Vulture, and that would explain why these bandits have been able to do as they please. They gave the bracelet to him. It seems we have our work cut out for us. Did you hear anything else? Zakawa, that's the boy who confronted one of the officers in town, isn't it? It is. Come on, let's go get that bracelet and free this kid. Retrieving it without bloodshed will be difficult, though, if he's that quick to point a gun at his own underlings. I can take him. The directive approach may have served you well in the past, but it won't suffice here. This guy is the deputy chief of the Duskwatch. He would claim we're the criminals in all this, and no few people would believe him. I might have a plan. There's a small settlement to the southeast of here. What are these names? I cannot say them. Meet me there and I'll explain everything. You're okay-ish. Just trying to make your place livable. Fair enough, fair enough. Are you done, or like you still got a ways to go? Because I know, heaven knows, it can take a while to unpack. I'm not going to get there in time. Well, I could try. You never know, I might. Just let me get a slap in. No, I'm not reaching there fast enough. So it's all ogre now. It's all ogre. I cry. I should have committed earlier. I got the fate complete when I didn't even do anything. I didn't get any rewards. Not a single gem. Boom, boom. Just running through the waste. Running through fantasy Texas. Looking for this other town. Do, 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 do. There's the town. Discovering the town leveled me up. Heck yeah. Level 97 out of a hundo. Avail ourselves of the... Yeah, I cannot pronounce that correctly without hearing it. Dragon-like creatures that live to the south of here. It's their breeding season, you see, and the males will flock to the scent of a female in heat. With a few ingredients and a sampler of their poo, I can create an attractant that resembles this scent when burned. Okay. Well, of course you have to ask me to go get the poop. I do not ask this because of any aversion to poo. It would simply be easier for me to find the wild plants. Okay, Aaronville, sure. Sure. I totally believe that's why I'm doing this. Got a ways to run, though. Probably at the top of this mountain, question mark? Why am I stuck now? There we go. Get me out. I was like, I thought I could just run past. No. Oh, I need to kill these anyway. Bounties. I need to kill 3? That's hateful. Let's grab this fella. Don't mind me, fellas. Oh, come on, really? You couldn't get this far? That's hateful. Well, I was planning to use Requisite and then just slap him down with Confiteor in that combo. But it seems this is too far away. Alright, we'll just slap this one. Biggest combo you'll ever know. Yep, that guy just absolutely exploded. Do 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 do. Brow 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 brow. Yep, here's your shit. Alright, I don't know. I don't know how much I like this side questing while we're going to his town. It's very not super important, it feels, but meh. Okay. Could not see that rock through that tree. It's not my fault. It was impossible. How was I supposed to know that was there? Time to set our plan into motion. Oh, I should eat some food. You don't know why, but the bike seems so out of the place? I don't know. I feel like the bike is perfectly in place for Old Wild West. Does it fly? Yes, it does fly. Just not here, because I haven't unlocked it yet. I was gonna eat. Right. I was about to say I'm gonna do something, and then you said something, and I got distracted. Like, the bike feels more out of place in other locationals. Old Wild West would be horses. Yeah, but Old Wild West is also, like, just super country. And that's motorcycles. To me, anyway. I guess also trucks. No. To the bonfire. I mean, do I have any actual horses as a mount? Now you've made me curious, Whiskies. I don't think I do. Like, there's Chocobo, which could probably fit anywhere. Could the camel? I mean, that's kind of a camel. Doe, maybe. Alligator's way out of place. Wait, how do I not have the Phoenix as one of my favorites? That's a crime. Oh, I do have some horses. So I do. Fair enough. I guess I forgot about those. Oh, I need to aim it. That's new. I mean, they're all the same horse, just different colors. And with different background music. You always wanted those ponies? Not hard to get. Minor spoilers, but I'm really looking forward to getting the mounts for this expansion. Just because they're literal, like, just wings. They're not a mount, it's just wings that, like, let you fly. Like, for you, it requires logging in and playing. That's easy. It's paying for it. That's the hard part. Releasing that sweet, sweet cash. Did something die? No, someone took a shit in your fire. That's what happened, everybody. An ungodly stench to me. Hey, that's the guy that was in town that the young fella was yelling at. No, you've been paying for this game for 2 years? Then you could do it. You could get those ponies. Boss? Over there. Huh? What in the world? I mean, Old Wild West, dinosaurs is a bit out of place. Like, look at these pterodactyls. Oh, that guy's dead. So the smoke's what drew them here, I swear, when I find out who did this. Well, he had the bracelet in his hand, so where'd it go? The dinos were the OG animals. Were they, though? Sit tight, we'll be back for you. Gotta get me out of here now, they're gonna kill me. I'm begging you, please. Shh, they'll hear you. Is he staring right at us? Oh, he is. He sees Aaronville. Shit, who was that? Oh, he running. The bracelet must wait. Let's break him out and withdraw for now. Okay. Alright, this whole zone feels like filler. And I'm kind of sad about it, not gonna lie. This whole Wild West in Banditos is so not important. Except for saving this one NPC's life, who we've barely interacted with. Sorry about that, but damn, I didn't think anyone would have the balls to take on the Vulture. No need to apologize, we were planning to save you. Eventually. Really? And I don't even know who you are. You secret admirers of mine or something? No, we're just good old-fashioned heroes. This man they call the Vulture, I've seen his face before. Was he not the officer you confronted in town? The one and the same. When he's not masquerading as a gang leader, serves as deputy chief of the Dusk Watch. That would explain why the bandits are so confident they can avoid capture, but like, is this so surprising? This is just... They're cops, of course they're corrupt. Do 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 do. Oh, you founded the bandits? It wasn't a gang of cutthroats, not back then. We just wanted to protect people who couldn't protect themselves. Kids being harassed by bullies, workers being exploited by mining concerns, folks who needed help to even the odds. That was 3 years ago, and whenever we found someone scheming in the shadows, we settled matters the best way we knew how. Also, this smile? Creepy. I don't like it. Fix that. With a duel. I see by the old laws, anyone who loses in a duel must be held to account for their crimes, even those in positions of authority. We made damn sure they did every time. Before we knew it, our small band of friends commanded a force to be reckoned with. And then the Vulture swooped in. Then about a year ago, the Vulture and his thugs showed up. They got the better of us and took over the Daybreakers. Now it's just a bunch of bandits and cutthroats who prey on the people it was created to protect. Hateful. We all agreed the only way to stop him was to challenge him to a duel, and he accepted. I still remember how he gloated that he'd win. But when the day came, he showed up with the Dusk Watch and had my friends arrested on charges of robbery. As if that wasn't enough, he set their bail at a price no one could ever hope to pay. Them locked away, there was no one left to help me. None of my old friends from the Daybreakers, and certainly not the Dusk Watch. Why didn't he just arrest you too, kid? Like, he could have said whatever he wanted and just arrested you too. That's why you were ready to challenge him in the middle of town. I was, until that guy with the spear stopped me. No, not all of them. The sheriff, he's as honest as they come, a staunch keeper of the peace. Problem is, he's a little too trusting and doesn't suspect a thing. If it was my word against the chief's, who do you think he'd believe? Well, if he knows where this vulture keeps his spoils, perhaps he can help us recover the bracelet. Sounds good to me. For what it's worth, I have a plan, but I can't do it alone. A plan? We like plans. Do 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 do. Hey, got one of the horsies. Speak of the devil and they will appear. Ugh. Good, you're here. This is where he hides his loot. He'll show up soon. Shouldn't he have gotten here before us? Well, look who it is. Storing stolen goods here seems risky, but I suppose it's an option for someone with his authority. Sorry, I have to say authority like that. He moves the spoils in cerulean barrels where no one would think to look. They're mixed with regular shipments of fuel where they're sold off. Said he stole a bracelet. If he knows you're on his tail, chances are he'll be eager to get what he can for it. But I doubt he'd trust a lackey with that. No, I wager he's not letting that bracelet out of his sight till he's got coin in hand. Yeah, authority. Well, not my finest hour, I'll admit, that time in the square. There's a lesson in that. The vulture's a slippery bastard. If we're going to catch him, we need to back him into a corner with hard evidence. That's my plan. First, we need to lure him away from here. Over to this other place would be ideal. For that, I need one of you to help me. This will buy time for the other to search the barrels for any stolen goods. Using that, we'll expose him as a criminal. Won't he simply feign innocence? Oh, try. And that's when I'll challenge him to a duel. Duel, that didn't work out so well for your friends, as I recall. But unlike before, I'll challenge him in front of the whole town. Every man, woman, and child of the wilds understands the importance of duels and the old laws. The deputy chief would never disgrace himself by refusing. But wouldn't you be breaking the law by using a firearm in town? It's not as if we'd be using live rounds, but it's a risk I'm willing to take. It's important that I get him to duel with as many witnesses as possible. When he loses, and he will lose, that'll be the end of the vulture. Plan is not without flaws, but what do you think? I say we let him have his duel. Why not? We'll still get the bracelet in the end, I'm pretty sure. This man's hyped up to shoot him. I don't blame him. I was seen, so it's probably best I stay and search the barrels. Tell the vulture I tried to rob you but managed to overpower me. Okay. I don't know how this plan will work. Why would he follow me? Oh, because I have you tied up there. Ah. I get it. I get it. He wants to get this kid. Do 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 do. A gentle poke. I hate this. Why do you make me emote? Poke. What's this? An unfamiliar face. Have you needed the Dusk Watch, sir? What? Zakawa tried to rob you, but you apprehended him? I see. So desperate was he to see his friends free from prison, he turned to a life of crime. How awful. Might I trouble you to take me to him? Okay. This is an interesting way to have an NPC follow you, I guess. I wasn't expecting it to turn into this kind of quest, but I guess that makes sense. No. We're almost there. Although not really. Are we going all the way down there? Yeah, we're trying to go as far down as we can. Which is kind of crazy. Alright, we're chilling here for a moment. Is this the place? I don't see him. Just a little further. I see. Very well, lead on. Do. Good old Wild West. Ugh. Alright. I think I've got about another 30 minutes in me, so we'll see how far I can get. Gold in these fields. Blue gold. Be wary of beasts, though. They prefer to snack on cerulean, but for you, I'd reckon they'd make an exception. Hey, another pony! He's still following me, right? Yeah, he is. Even when I'm on the horse. I wasn't sure. Is this the place, then? Could have sworn I left him here. It's some sort of joke of all the let's keep moving. Sunbeard. Oh my god, that's just a little guy. And that's a big guy. That's a hunt mark, probably. My patience is wearing thin, sir. If he isn't at the next place we stop, I may be forced to do something you and I both dearly regret. Yeah, you would regret starting something with me, sir. You don't even know who I am. God, it's so funny talking to people who don't know who we are. It's like, dude, I literally killed God. You ain't gonna do nothing. Do I want to do this fate? I do. I hope this guy helps. Oh, that Deeps is about to die. God, let me grab these. Hold on. Hold on. Any of them want to aggro on me? They're like... Just keep following that guy. That's wild. Well, that guy died. And I'm also gonna die. Okay, I'm not dead. Which is very cool. I like how the guy following me is just chilling there. He's just like, yeah, this is fine. I was gonna say, one of these guys has to be a healer, otherwise I should not have so much HP. It looks like they're all DPS. Meh, I'll take it. All that work and I only got 16? Hateful. Alright, where is he? Well, I guess he must have escaped or something. I don't see him anywhere. Where is he? Tell me where he is or I'll bury you in the same grave. Found it. He must have escaped. I say with a smile on my face. That's it. I've had it with these games and I've had it with you. You looking for me? You want to place me under arrest? You'll have to work a little harder. You'll be begging for a cell by the time I'm done with you. Do 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 do. Time for a duel at high noon.
Wahoote! Finally caught up to me, I see.
Well, well, if it isn't our young outlaw. You've taken up stealing, I'm told. Can't say I'm surprised about that, but I am surprised that you'd offer yourself up to be arrested.
Sorry to disappoint, but you're the one who's going to answer for their crimes today.
Hey, that's my jewelry!
And my bag!
So you found the stolen goods. That's fine work.
This barrel was at Shisenuetsi Springs, mixed in with others bound for Tuliyola. The Landsguard would have presumed it part of the regular ceruleum shipments and waved it through. And once it reached its destination, it would have been retrieved, and its contents sold for coin.
Okay, Whiskey. Seems like your fault for having jewelry, ma'am. No, I'm not gonna make that joke. I'm not gonna make that joke. I'm not gonna continue that. But also, like, why are you trusting our word that it came from there? We brought it here, and it's no longer there.
The audacity. Do we know who's behind this?
As fortune would have it, I spied the leader of this operation being handed one of the stolen items. A bracelet, which Vau Wuklamat had intended for her nursemaid, Namika.
It was from the Vow of Resolve?
Never mind. Okay, that's how we got it. He's got the bracelet on him.
Oh, you've seen it then?
No, no, never. And if I knew who had it, I would have arrested the scoundrel.
You would have had to arrest yourself. That's sassier.
What's the meaning of this, Woohoote?
Wahute.
It's a setup, sir. I have the bracelet, yes, but I only 'cause I found it. I swear. They're the real criminals. They concocted this scheme to frame me, so they could get me out of the picture.
If you feel your honor's at stake, there's always the old-fashioned way. The law which folks have used to settle their differences for generations.
You don't mean...
Give me 1 sec, Whiskeys, and I'll respond. Once this is over, we gotta watch the duel.
Wahute, I challenge you to a duel.
Time to duel!
Right? The loser is wrong. Doesn't get simpler than that.
Yeah, have at it.
Let your pistols do the talking! Please, do you honestly believe you can goad me into playing your game?
You refuse then? A baby alpaca's got more fight than you.
Now they're laughing at you, sir.
All right, boy. But remember, you asked for this.
You asked for this, boy.
Give him what for!
Shouldn't we stop him, Chief? Even if it's just rubber bullets, we're in the middle of town.
I want to know who this voice actor is, because I like that voice. That was a smooth Mikote voice right there. How much you want to bet he's not using rubber bullets? What, they couldn't get a tumbleweed? Oh no, he was just better.
Oh, you little shit!
Man just got skill issued.
Looks like you've gotten slow in your old age, Vulture.
You and I are going to have a long talk.
I apologize for dueling in the middle of town. If you want to lock me up, then lock me up.
You're right, Whiskies. Justice sure is funny in the Old West.
Let my friends go. They've done nothing wrong.
You drew your gun within town limits.
Good thing you're a sheriff, then.
Woohoote drew first.
Oh, never mind.
As far as I'm concerned, you acted in self-defense. You're free to go.
Doodad quick draw unlocked. Just pop.
As are your friends.
Ha! You're not such a bad guy after all.
Just a man of the wilds, like you. But to think that Woohoote had taken control of the Daybreakers, it pains me that it happened right under my nose.
What are you gonna do about his crew? Some of them are still in Tona Tenui.
Tona Tenui. Tona Tenui. Tona Tenui. Will I remember that? I really probably won't.
Those who have broken the law will be taken into custody. But those who haven't will be given the chance to resume walking the straight and narrow. What about you, Zekua? What do you intend to do now?
Why, what I've always done. Protect the weak and help the helpless. The old-fashioned way.
I don't know why, but that kid reminds me of somebody, and I don't know
This was
who.
Vawukamat's gift for someone, wasn't it?
Sora, maybe? Maybe it's the voice?
I suppose this is where we go our separate ways. My thanks again for your help apprehending the vulture.
The vulture. Alright, now that we're done with that, your previous question, Whiskey, is if I feel like I can't change my in-game fit since I have the PNG. That is factually incorrect. If you want to go look at me from the first streams I did, I was wearing this the entire time, because we were on vacation here in Tuliolol. So, like, I had to be wearing the beach outfit, you know? Also, now that I might as well change here now. Be in the Wild West. Gotta change the portrait. Be better. Although, maybe, what else I got? What else I got? Got this outfit. I don't really feel like it. I do like the samurai. I wore this a while ago. I don't really want to wear it now, especially in the desert. This is what I'm wearing now. I do like the hell armor. Hellfire armor. Very good. This one's kind of cool. Real knight paladin look. This is edgy paladin. What was this outfit from? Wayfarers? Oh, this was from the Alliance raids. Last expansion. And I have 2B. Forgot I had 2B, not gonna lie. Then this was my Reaper outfit? Yeah. Do I have any other ones? No, I just have the one Reaper outfit for now. Anyway, let us continue. Let us return to the springs. We'll return the bracelet and have a party with Zakoa. Because I know it's like an A. Zakiwa? I feel terrible for not remembering names. I'm fast traveling. I'm done with this. Goodbye. I'm not sticking around. Vroom vroom. Alright, time to finally meet Aaronville's parent, hopefully soon. Well, I wouldn't put it quite that way. I prefer to think of us as more long-standing acquaintances. Aaronville does not want to be called friends with Wukalamet, which is crazy. There you are. The real Daybreakers have arrived. I'd like you to meet my two best friends. I'm not trying to pronounce that. We never gave up hope that Zakawa would find a way to get us out. He always was the best of the Daybreakers. Glad he was able to convince you to go along with his plans. Unfortunately, our group is smaller now and lacking in strength. Some outlaws might see us as an easy target. Are we gonna have a machinist job out here with these guys? Probably not. There's just a lot of guns out here. So if the machinist quest line continued out here, I wouldn't be surprised. Train service has been suspended, didn't I tell you? You mentioned no such thing. Okay, a lot of earthquakes lately. Suspicious. Do. People aren't too happy about the train delays. How unfortunate.
I'm so sorry, but we're not sure when the train will be running again.
You've got to be joking. Of all the places to get stuck at on the way.
I mean, just don't take the train. Duh. Hi, Sid. How you doing?
Please don't tell me you've come to complain too.
We heard that the earthquake had caused disruptions and wanted to ask when operations would resume. But I see that it will be a while yet.
I'm afraid so.
Mood, Sid.
Hands for too much work. It's time-consuming enough to inspect the tracks after every quake, but this last one we got after the succession ceremony was massive. Made a mess of a whole bunch of railroad ties.
Please do not volunteer my time to fix it.
Succession ceremony? We would have been in Tuliolal at the time. If it was as violent as you say, we should have felt it as well.
I have to admit, it was a touch strange, having seen my fair share of tremors. If I had to describe it, it felt more like the rumbling from an explosion.
I knew these earthquakes were suspicious.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Seriously? You're offering to help?
No. He's offering for me to help.
If you'd rather strike out on your own, I understand.
Though, if you were willing to lend us a hand too, we'd be truly tremendously grateful.
Do.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm Shenza, by the way. Pleasure to make your acquaintance. If you would please step inside, I can introduce you to everyone.
Do. I'm ready to be done with this, honestly. Move on to the lore. My help has been offered, you are correct, Sid. And accepted. We got, peer pressured into it.
That's them, the two volunteers. Walika is our station master, and over there is our top driver, Nitoikwe. And this grizzled mug is Zopia, an engineer who joined around the same time as me.
Much obliged for the help. I'll make it worth your while, I promise.
Oh.
Something the matter?
Oh. I did think the guy was familiar. You happen to be a fan of trolleys? That'd be funny.
Trolleys? They're fine, I suppose, but they're no match for our cerulean-powered engine.
She's absolutely glorious, let me tell you. If you'd like to bask in her beauty, well, you should visit the depot behind the platform.
So this is interesting that this is the first time we've been hit with, like, the people from the first, and they're, like, source versions of themselves other than us, I guess.
Using it to fashion new railroad ties, so it needs to be the strongest stuff we can get. In these parts, that means the trees in the Piata-Yonan Plain. It is Hetsaro territory, though, so we need to get their permission first. Come on, no time to waste.
I wonder if they'll do that again at some point. People we found in Endwalker, or was that Shadowbringers? I think it was Shadowbringers was that expansion. And, like, they have their, like, other version of themselves here again in the future. Maybe they will. They definitely could. It'd be kind of, not necessarily easy, but I could easily see them doing it. Right? Jabber jabber, move on. We're gonna go help fix the train. Do do do. Do do do. I love the music on this bird. So, like, over the top. Not necessarily menacing, I suppose, but, like, serious. Do, do. Alright, here we go. Hello, Aaronville. What are we doing here again? This train is an impressive sight. How easy it must be to ship goods through the wilds now. Right. Should be to the northeast of here. Let's move on. That was so important. We just saw that. So important. I can't believe it. Seeing that train was so important. Oh, I need to hunt this thing. Got a bounty for it. Perish. Buffalo version. Do I need two? I do need two. One more. Do 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 do. Alright, there we go. Okay, that dot does not do nearly as much as I thought it would. I guess it is a damage over time effect and an AoE damage over time, so I guess I can't do that much. Alright, here we are. Village is just up ahead. Never had direct dealings with them before, but I know their traditions mean a great deal to them, as does the land. So, like, is this your home at Aaronville? Can't remember if this is supposed to be the place or not. We'll find out. Such lovely clean air. Feels like a treat after the overpowering ceruleum of Shezhenezwa Springs. The waters nearby are just as pristine. It's a paradise for people and animals both. Glad you appreciate the blessing of nature as we do. Greetings, travelers, and welcome. I am Huato, chief of this place, and this is my son, Shepetto, maybe. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Pleasure to meet you. Thank you for the warm welcome and apologize for our sudden intrusion. I'm the station master of Zoctoral Railing. The recent earthquake has damaged our tracks, and we require timber to make repairs. This is the Tiqua and Aaronville who have volunteered to assist us. Do you have timber for us? You've a most curious air of you, of oil and steel, tanned leather, and the faintest hint of meadows awash with unfamiliar flora. Gather you are not from these lands? Hail from Eorzea. From across the salts. Truly, I would love to know more of you and the lands you have seen. Told your people hold your traditions in the highest, yet I gather you are curious about those of others as well. But of course, nature is boundless, as is our love for her lands and her children. The Hetso in particular have done much to guide our way of life. Where to hunt, to gather, to lay our heads. The Hetso teach us all these things and more. It is for that reason, I believe, that we are attuned to the shifting winds around us. I see that word, Hetso. I'm probably saying that so wrong. It means leader of souls, in the Hetsaru tongue, does it not? It does. There are many creatures revered as Hetso among the Hetsaru. Here we look to the Ronique for guidance. However, as you may have gleaned from our use of aetherites, while we are committed to our traditions, this does not mean we reject all outside influences. That said, there are certain things that give us pause. Like cutting down trees for timber? We will furnish you with the timber you require, but first, as neighbors in this land, we ask that you'd indulge us in a discussion. We'll be glad to, of course. Okay, never mind. What are we talking about? I love the little ear wiggles that the Mikoto have. So adorable. Just wiggle wiggle. Let's go attune to the aetherite first, and then we'll finish this. Very important to attune. Never want to forget that. There's no chance one of those turtles is a hunt target, is it? Correct? Yeah? No turtle. Time for a discussion. I will speak frankly. We fear the winds of change will soon bring misfortune to the land. The Ronique have made the potential for danger plain. As you may have heard, their temperament has become erratic of late. Stableman near a different place mentioned that. Do you know what has caused this? We have our suspicions. Oh! Since others were drawn to this land by ceruleum, Shaloni has undergone a transformation. And the railroads are a part of that. As strong and resilient as they may seem, Ronique are sensitive creatures. The roar of the train as it thunders through the plains may well cause them distress. As my father said, we do not necessarily reject outside influences, but in this we can't help but worry. Understandably, I thank you for being forthright. This matter concerns not only the Hetsaru, but all of Shaloni. Perhaps we should bring it to the attention of Valkona. Valkona, you say? We know him only through rumors, but he is apparently how should I put this? Hard-headed and aloof. He values technology, advancement, and efficiency to the detriment of all else. Mind your tongue, Geppetto. While there is a grain of truth to the rumors, he is not nearly as bad as they make him out to be. He is a passionate man who cares for his people like his sister. Is that so? That is certainly a side of him we weren't aware of. I fought beside Valcona in the Rite of Succession. I take his word over rumors. You took part in the Rite of Succession? I did. You're that close to the Dawn Servants? I was grateful for any help, but had no idea I had recruited a bona fide hero. You recruited more than just a bona fide hero. You recruited the bona fide hero, to be honest. Winds of change are not meant to be feared. No, we must open our hearts and minds that we might see Valcona for who he truly is. Do you think he might visit someday? Just as his father offered us guidance, I'm hopeful that he will do the same. Thank you for hearing and allaying our concerns. I'm glad we could speak. As for your timber, we have cut logs near the lake. Take all that you require. My thanks again for your time in the timber. We shall endeavor to return the favor. To the timber. Ooh, an aetheryte current. Need that. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Attuning. Attuning. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. More than enough timber to fix the ties. We just need to transport it to the station. And he's just gonna get more hands in a yak, I guess. Why is that man carrying a box? Is that gonna be our next quest, carrying the box? We get started moving the timber somewhere more accessible. Okay, we're moving the box. We're moving the box. 2 minutes to complete. Should you fail, return and begin anew. Why is there a time limit on this? Hello? Why are you timing me? Where is my timer? Well, I guess I just have to hope we'll make it in 2 minutes. Even though it's right there. I can see it. It's right there. We're gonna make it. Totally gonna make it. Easy. Should think this will be enough. That was mighty kind of you to move all that lumber. Sorry we didn't make it back sooner. We'll see to the rest. Once we've repaired the tracks, we'll have you on the first train out of town. Ain't that right, Chief? As much as I'd love to make it so, there aren't any spots available. You'll have to wait for the one after, I'm afraid, but you'll be riding free of charge. It's the least we can do to repay your kindness. That's fine. No few others were here long before we arrived. It's only right they go before us. Suppose we can wait our turn. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. You know what? I just kind of had the thought. Imagine being in this like desert ass place and just going around wearing swim trunks and like this type of t-shirt. You're gonna get sand everywhere, all over your legs, all over your chest, and it's gonna get in the trousers, and that's not gonna be fun. Wait, why is this is labeled the same as a fate I did earlier, but it's up here. And it's a different type. Like, that's a collect thing. So interesting. Sorry, sir, I need to collect this. You asshole. Oh, that thing looks like it's gonna explode. That did so little damage, it didn't even matter. Dear God, that guy had HP up the wazoo. Alright, well that guy's dying, so I guess I'm tanking. Okay, why'd you guys take so much over here? Hello? Oh, this is gonna hurt. Alright, there we go. We're down a couple. Okay, well, I'm turning these in. Thank you very much. Oh, we need a lot more. Oh, we have another tank here. Cool. No wonder I wasn't getting that one's aggro. Okay, turn in 13. How many do we need? Hello? Jesus. Do, 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 do. We're just spamming buttons and killing stuff. Sorry this isn't like super exciting, but I have to do it. Okay, we're almost halfway, which is crazy. This is a fate of all fates. Alright, let's grab a lot of these suckers. Okay, Sid, have a good night. Enjoy your games. Are you gonna be rafting? Kinda need someone else to take aggro, gonna be honest. Turned in 24, that's ridiculous that we're not done yet. Stop attacking me. I need to turn this in. Anyway, there we go. We're done. Ooh, turned in 26. That's a lot. Guess I'm just gonna leave now. Adios, amigos. I don't know if I actually need to stay in the area or not. Just gotta wait the 20 seconds out, maybe. Or do I test it out and just leave? No, I stay nearby. I don't want to... If it doesn't work like that, I don't want to be gone and need to redo this one. Okay, there we go. Cool, cool, cool. Only 16? It's crazy. Oh. And the next one's here, too. Okay, I guess we're doing it. They really need to turn away from the blood bags. There's a lot of these snakes. Snakey snakes. So is this a 3-parter or is this the like intended thing? Okay, yeah, this is a 3-parter. We get the blood that provokes these things out, which then provoke the Serpent Lord to come out. Alright, there we go. 16 done, and then there should be another one around. We'll be ready, but first we must wait. Okay. I guess I'll have to wait for it to show up. Rather it be here now, be straight after, but oh well. I mean, I'm assuming it'll be somewhere around here. Alright, Aaronville, let's watch this train depart. Several cutscenes. I think I will need to call it after this, because it's getting late.
Glorious grand machine indeed. I hope Namiko is able to secure a seat.
Here she comes!
Thanks to you, we managed to resume service much faster than anticipated.
There's nothing so enchanting as a cerulean-powered engine in motion.
Ain't that the truth? Don't think I'll ever tire of watching them chugging along. They make wagons look like toys.
Chugga 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 choo
So long as we can
choo.
lay the tracks, she can go on and on and on. Before you know it, she'll be crossing the entire continent.
Railroads are a somewhat recent addition to Taral. As it stands, we can only ferry folks as far as Yassolani.
Yassolani.
And from an operational standpoint, we still have much to learn. There's always some problem or another to deal with. But we'll keep working at it. We'll hone our craft and continue expanding till one day, our trains are running coast to coast. That's the ultimate dream.
Coast to coast.
Goodness, I completely lost track of time. By now, I expect the train will be nearing Yassolani. When it returns, we'll see you on your way. So if you've got any preparations to make, you better make them quick.
Uh-oh. Here we go. The explosion's gonna happen again.
You can't be serious.
Oh, lightning? Wait, are we having a primal, maybe?
Gods have mercy.
What you see? No, that's not a primal. It's Sir something, though. I mean, my first immediate guess is that's the Golden City. And it's what
train. Nitobekwe and the others.
It's got something to do with the Golden City, but that's on the completely other continent. But, like, this could be, like, the key, the cost to opening it, maybe, or getting the power.
Right now.
Oh? A flying machine? Yep, that is Golden City looking whole. We turning sci-fi today.
What in the world? Are they heading for Tuliyollal?
We need to follow that airship. But you're not gonna go with me. Or are you? Are you agreeing? Oh. I thought it'd be like, I must check on my hometown. Join me later. Oh. Place is burning.
Heavens forfend.
You're here. Good, good. They came from the sky and attacked without any warning. The people need our help.
Ooh.
Can you stand?
Try to remain calm, everyone.
Oh, that did nothing, apparently. Do-do-do.
I don't know what they are, but they're not men.
They're robot people. They're not men. They're... Now that's also a very bad joke. Hey, Yama.
Someone help me, please. Oh.
Ooh. You were too late. And he couldn't even help himself. Oh no. Everyone's dying. Oh? What are they doing? Collecting ether? Question mark?
Thank you.
Save the things. Just get to safety.
A cool Jaja is not used to being thanked.
I'll hold the line here. Fall back to the palace. Quickly, before it's overrun.
Thank you, Bakul Jaja.
Come on, Bakul, you can do it. The story made me feel sympathy for you. You can't die here.
So, who wants to taste my blade next?
She's new. We're not crying yet, Whiskies. Catch me last stream, though. I teared up with Bakul. Oh? Is Papa fighting the First Promise? He's fighting Robot First Promise. Okay, maybe we will cry if, Dawn Servant, if Papa dies.
That you should still live.
Zoralja.
Zoralja?
By the gods, what has happened to you?
This is your butchery, isn't it? After everything you've done in service to the throne, how could you betray us?
Wait, you're alive? They didn't kill you? Oh, I thought you got murked in the woods, sir.
Simple. The dissolution of Tuli-Yolal and surrender of all its territories.
His voice changed.
Refuse, and I will kill every last one of you.
Have you gone mad?
No. My ambition remains unchanged.
I don't know if it's just me and I'm putting this on top because he's been robotified, but he sounds more stilted. Yeah, because he's evil now.
This is the folly of war that they cry out for peace, and thus unite the world.
What has changed you so much, and in so short a time? To harm the very people you swore to serve? This is an unforgivable deed committed by my son. My son!
The headset is turning and music is evil. He's got the heckin' triangle thing, the headphone from Horizon Zero Dawn on him. Technology bad.
You will have my answer. By my hands, I will end your madness.
I mean, he was already really crazy before he put on the headset.
No. His sins are mine to bear.
Fear not. Zoralja is strong. He has never been Father's equal in combat.
Yeah, but now he got robot stuff. He's better now.
I believed you long dead. To have the chance to kill you myself is an unforeseen blessing.
Wait, I believed you long dead. Are you being possessed by the outfit? Woo! They're going at it.
Farewell, Sorolja, my son. And forgive me.
Wait, he actually won? I was expecting the cliche to go that his son would kill him. Either gets up or that's a clone. Yeah, he gets up.
What?
How?
Despite his old age, the mighty Gulul Jaja remains a fearsome foe indeed.
Again, his voice changed a little bit.
You retain the vitality of two souls, despite the passing of one. I shall even the odds.
Oh. Oh. Okay, now it's going the cliche way I thought. Woo! Shot to the heart.
Papa?
Papa?
Even the blessed are mortal.
Father!
You are no match for me.
Murderer. On my honor, as vow of resolve, I'll make you pay!
So the once faint-hearted girl would live up to her title. Very well. If only to demonstrate the disparity between us, I give you a chance to prove yourself. Rally the entirety of your strength. Lay siege to my kingdom. Strike me down, like I did father. Then will you be his worthy successor?
Which is the complete opposite of what you said at the start, that you'd kill us all if we didn't give you all the land.
My warships will remain in your skies. When you fail to prove your worth, I shall order them to lay waste to Tuli Yolal. Choose your next steps wisely.
And we just let him go? I could take him. I guess that's that. Is he just... Poor guy, he's just rust and peppered. Rust and peppers, how could this happen? We did everything we could, everything, but it simply wasn't enough. No, Papa can't die. He can't. Not right now, Kona. Father, no, this cannot be. I mean, he didn't have that many kids. He just had one, and then he adopted 2 more. Ooh. How could this happen? This is not the great time for that quest accepted notice. That was very go-lucky happy for a very sad moment.
Enough. I am beyond saving.
Father, please. You can't give up.
Are you there, oh friend?
I'm right here. I'm right here.
Look after my children.
What? I'm an old fossil like you. I've only got so many years left. But if that's what you want, it would be an honor.
You and I must go on another journey together someday.
Oh.
Aye, you can count on it.
Oglamat. Kona.
Yes, Papa.
The graves of the Yokwi. You saw them, yes? I always found their teachings comforting.
Please, Father, you must save your strength.
Our flesh may wither and die, but so long as we are remembered, we are never truly gone. Through you, my hopes survive. Through you, I live on. So do not mourn me. Walk tall and see our nation to a brighter future.
Not Papa. And then everything's fine. His body's gone. Must see to the people, assess casualties as well as any damage done. Only I'd been more careful. Right, so, hi. Valwuk Lamet, Valkona. I bring word from the city. The enemy has withdrawn, and the Landsguard have begun rendering aid to the people. Casualties within our ranks have hindered progress, but we cannot continue to do all we can. Or we continue to do all we can? Might have misread that. I thank you for the report. Please inform the guard they are to prioritize such efforts until further notice. Dun dun, sad music, sad. The people, I need to help them. We will assist you in whatever way we can, of course. Thank you, thank you. There are sure to be wounded everywhere, more than I could count. Split up and help all of them, you can count on us. I think I'm gonna have to start next stream with this. 'Cause I gotta stop now, otherwise I never will. Okay. So the first promise and the Golden City whole shenanigans are clicked together. But we still have 2 more maps. One of them is going to be the Golden City. Yeah, it is Bedtime Whiskeys. But what's the 6th one going to be? Is it... Because, like, somewhere in here... I think over here was, like, that big explosion thing. Or maybe over here. And that's where the ships came from. But... So, like, that's... That big... Don't tell me, Whiskeys, if you know what the last one is. I'm just thinking to myself. Because we have the Golden City. And then I think that's just that circle thing that spawned in. But the circle thing could also just be its own thing. And then the Golden City could be the last one. It just depends on where we go next, I guess. But, like, there's no way to guess. And other than, like, there's the Golden City. And then there's something Golden City related. Oh, man. All this, the background music's sad, I guess. Sad now. It's not the normal, happy, jazzy that it is. It's sad jazz now. See if it changes. I mean, I almost teared up. But, like, I kind of saw that coming. I was pretty happy that Wu Clemet's voice actor did put some emotion in that this time. In her very sad cries for Papa. She wasn't very emotional on other emotional moments in the story. But I could talk to these guys tomorrow. Or maybe not tomorrow, whenever I play next. Good place to call it right after that gut-wrenching Papa dies. So sad. I didn't miss any of your messages, Whiskeys. I was ignoring your messages about Kylo Ren. That's what I was doing, okay? I say as I help this citizen anyway. Say he looked like Zora Jal, the enemy leader. That can't be true, can it? Why would the first promise attack his own people? But if it was him, what happens now? Is he going to come back? What do we do if he does? No, I wasn't ignoring you. I was ignoring those specific sets of messages. The quest is called No Times for Tears. We can't be crying now, Whiskies. Quest says we can't. I don't like Kylo Ren. I just haven't really seen much of the movies. I'm not a huge fan of the new Star Wars movies. Old films only? I mean, not really either, I guess. I thought I really liked the Star Wars films. Then I watched the Star Wars shows and I'm like, these are just better. You know? I like the Clone Wars and all that. I don't know. The movies are like they get a lot done in a very short amount of time. I think it's very movie specific. Why did so many have to die? Where were Wook, Lamet, and Kona? They're not to blame, I understand. I do, but I need to clear my head. And there I am, totally not stopping the game and talking to every single one of them. Okay, we'll finish this No Time for Tears quest, and then I stop. I promise. I have finished aiding the people here. Thank you. There were children among the wounded. Children! No, now isn't the time. There are still others who need help. Could you go and see how things are at Talon March? And afterwards, go and find Alizé at Bayside Beach. Bevy? I forgot what that last word was, because I kind of just scanned past it. Survey the designated locations for Damoj. But okay, time to sleep. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I do greatly appreciate it. It means a lot. And until next time, will I stream again before Saturday? Probably. I don't know exactly when, but I will. Probably. So we'll see that. Nighty-night.